Okay, I'm going to do a few sample problems using equations from this unit for the formative tomorrow, also just for reviewing for our test next week. So we've been talking about light waves, and we've had two new equations that we've covered. The first one has to do with the speed of light in a medium. Okay, so we've got this n value. That's our index of refraction. And that tells us that's a number. Okay, it's a number with no units. It tells us how much a light wave is going to change speed and bend when it goes into a certain material. So this is going to take into account like density and makeup of the material. And n can be calculated by using c over v medium. C is our speed of light in a vacuum. Remember, that's 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. That's a constant. That's always going to stay that constant. And it's on your equation sheet. Let's see. Right here, C equals 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So you divide that speed. That's like our top speed. Okay, we can't go any faster than the speed of light. We divide that speed by the speed in the material that we're in. That's what V medium refers to. And so that speed of light in a vacuum over speed of light in a medium gives us our N value. It's kind of like a ratio, okay? And there's two types of problem solving we looked at with this equation. One is solving for N, which I've just written here. The other one is if you are solving for a speed, like you're given an N value. In that case, we're just going to flip-flop these two. And we have V medium equals C, again, same constant, divided by N. Okay. So let's go through a few examples. And we did these in class the other day, so hopefully you tried them. If you didn't, here's a way to do them. So we're given the speed of light through a medium. What is the N value for that medium? Okay. So we're going to use N equals C over V, 3 times 10 to the 8th divided by 2.4 times 10 to the 8th. I'm dividing two huge numbers. These 10 to the 8ths are going to cancel. They're going to divide out, so I don't have to worry about them. When I do this in my calculator, all I need to do is 3 divided by 2.4. And that's going to give me 1.25. So my N value here is 1.25. And no units, that's all. You just need a number for N. Here's another example. We've got a speed through a given medium is 1.3 times 10 to the 8th. We want our N value. So we're going to use the same thing. Oop, hang on one second. Okay, sorry, somebody came in. So again, N equals C over V. C is 3 times 10 to the 8th. V is, in this case, 1.3 times 10 to the 8th. My 10 to the 8ths cancel, and I'm going to divide 3 by 1.3, and that gives me 2.3. So that's a higher N value. So notice that this speed is lower than this speed, okay? This N value is higher. So these two are inverse of each other. A higher N value is going to denote a denser material. Light is going to slow down more in that material. So that's why this is 1.3. This has got a higher speed, a lower N value. This is something that's less dense. Okay. And then the flippity flop of these is where we're given an N value. So there's a couple of examples here. We want to solve for the speed of light through that medium. So we're going to use V equals C over N, which is the same equation. I'm just solving for V instead of N, okay? And so I'm going to do 3 times 10 to the 8th divided by 2.42. Here, because this is a huge humongous number, this is a small number, I'm just going to divide 3 by 2.42. That gives me 1.24. And then I'm going to tack this 10 to the 8th onto that. So 1.24 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So that's the speed of light through this medium, through a diamond. Okay, this is a diamond. So it's got a higher index of refraction because it's denser. All that carbon glommed together. Okay. But so don't let these 10 to the 8th stress you out because you really don't have to do anything with them. All right, and then one more example, ethanol, which is a liquid. It's got an index of refraction of 1.36. So what's the speed of light going to be here? Again, I'm going to divide 3 times 10 to the 8th by 1.36. So I'm going to divide 3 by 1.36. That gives me 2.21. Okay. And then I'm going to add this 10 to the 8th to that, 2.21 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So that's my speed of my light wave as it goes into ethanol. Okay. So I'm going to do another video on Snell's law after this.